welcome back to my channel. 2017 has come and gone uber quickly, if I do say so myself. So I thought it was time to do a best of 2017. Now let me tell you, it's been a challenge trying to pick my favorite products from beauty, skincare, and some fashion stuff. So this video might be an eensy bit long, but stick with me and I'll try to fire through them pretty quick. So without further ado, let's get going. First things first, let's start with skincare, I think. That makes sense. Skincare, beauty, fashion. Okay, let's do that. First comes first would be maybe my favorite fragrance of the year. I've worn Santal 33 ever since our wedding on May 23rd, 2014 from Le Labo. And ever since then, we've been true devotees to the brand. And this year I found a girl on the street wearing this fragrance and I hunted her down and I was like, what are you wearing? And she said, it's Lys 41 from Le Labo. Of course, it was the same brand. I was super excited. So I picked it up and I've been sniffing it ever since and smelling like it and loving it. So Lys is definitely my favorite fragrance of the year, and I should probably stop smelling it and keep showing you products. So I'm gonna do that, but it smells unbelievable. So feminine, but light and fresh, and yeah, it's the best. Definitely my favorite fragrance. So that was Lys from Le Labo. Next up, let's do my favorite body cream of the year. Now, I am a true believer devotee moisturizer. So this concentré de lait it's the amande concentré de lait de l'Occitane, is again something I discovered when I was smelling one of my friends. What's wrong with me? My friend was in town for a music festival and the guest bedroom, she was staying at her place, smelled so delicious, kind of like lush and milky, but moisturizing and soothing. And I was like, what are you wearing on your legs? This is like amazing. What is this smell? And she told me it was this guy. Again, I'm just gonna be smelling stuff this whole video. I'm so sorry. It smells amazing and it's really, really, really moisturizing, especially in the winter. It's so nice to feel like a nice layer of lush deliciousness all over your skin. Next up, you gotta clean yourself. And at Costco this year, I had a new discovery. The Honest shampoo and body wash. I use it as a body wash on a shampoo. And I had heard great things about Honest, but mostly for like mommy stuff. When I discovered this, I had to try it. And again, it's the smell that really drew me to it. I guess 2017 is the year of smelling really yummy stuff. This body wash is all organic and all that good stuff, as the Honest company does so well, but it also smells like creamsicle. So yeah, a little creamsicle, a little floral, and a little milky like almond. It's delicious. I smell really confusing, but awesome. Let's get more face skincare on now. To me, 2017 was a year of new discovery, especially when it comes to these products. Skin oil. I never believed in skin oil. I always thought that oil kind of broke you out. It's too greasy, it's not great for you. Well, I was wrong because these oils have changed my skin. The Tata Harper Beautifying Face Oil is the first one I discovered through a facial I got, the only facial I got in 2017. I need a facial. Let's book me a facial. Yeah, and I can't believe how it made me feel. It made me feel so relaxed and my skin felt so soothed, and when I woke up in the morning, it felt like I had gotten a facial or something. The texture of my skin was so smooth. Any redness kind of faded away. When La Mer came out with this guy, the Renewal Oil, and it went on sale at Sephora during the VIB Rouge sale, I was like, I can't not get it now. I want to get it in the future when I'm done this guy, but I have to try this guy, so I have both. I go back and forth. This one smells amazing. It's a little bit matter than this guy, so sometimes when you want that extra moisturizing feeling, I'll go for this one. When I want something that dries a little more matte, I'll go for this one. Both smell amazing. This one kind of more like holistic, and this one a little more perfumey, but smells like very luxurious and delicious. So couldn't pick one, but yeah, skin oil, 2017, a must. Finally, I'm gonna close off with, for skincare anyway, this Peeling Gel Firm Effects from Peter Thomas Roth. Exfoliating is super important. I don't do it as much as I should, but this one makes it kind of fun. It isn't like a beady one that's not great for the environment and kind of hurts your skin. It is actually a gel, as I said, and it kind of rolls up all the dead skin on your face. It's super satisfying. It makes you feel like you did something good for your skin, and it leaves it feeling amazing, like a baby's bottom. Am I talking too fast? I feel like I'm talking so fast. I just want to get through all of this quickly so I don't bore you guys. If you want any more information, please feel free to DM me on Instagram or leave a comment down below, and I'll make sure to get back to you. Next up, I have one hair care product, but it doesn't mean it's not as important. I tell you guys very often, I'm a firm believer in not washing your hair too often. One, because I'm lazy, and two, because it means doing it more often, and that's also annoying. And yeah, basically I'm lazy. It's great for your hair though, I've heard that, so keep that in mind. So my favorite dry shampoo to get through the week without 2 or 3 washes, I usually wash my hair once to twice, is this Elizabeth & James Nirvana Dry Shampoo. There's 4 variations of this. These are my 2 favorite, the black and the bourbon. The rose is also new, which is delicious. It is quite white if your hair is darker. I'm not sure if it works as great for you as it kind of does for me, but it gets the job done better than any other. It doesn't leave your hair feeling too cakey. and dry and yucky and flaky. And it also, I mean, it smells great. It smells like an Olsen twin. Don't you want to smell like an Olsen twin? So yeah, these guys get me keeping this hair going for all week long, and can't fault them for that. So now that we're done with skincare and hair care, time to get our face on together. These are my favorite beauty related products of 2017. So my favorite eyeshadow brand of the year was a new discovery for me. I had heard of them before but never used them myself. It's Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty? I don't know, you tell me. They make the most beautiful palettes that have basically the colors I need in my life. Great transition shades, warm tones, which were so big this year, and glitter, which is also a big necessity in everyone's life, if I do say so myself. This Desert Dusk palette was my favorite, as well as their textured rose gold palette, which is back in Montreal. But both of them kind of got me through the year. I reached for them more than any other palette, and you can't beat the texture. The consistency, they're so creamy, but they're not so pigmented that they kind of punch you in the face when you try to blend them on. Also the colors, you can't beat the colors, I'm sorry. And the glitters are so easy to apply with your finger. Definitely recommend these, they're amazing. I have another eyeshadow palette. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I just have to mention it very quickly because it is so affordable and so great, and everyone was going crazy about it, even though people were skeptical. The Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Morphe is such a great brand for affordable products. I wouldn't say all of their eyeshadows are the same quality as this one, but Jaclyn really came through. This is basically your everything you need palette. You have your transition shades, your neutrals, a couple pops of colors, and some glitters, because we all need some glitters, and some highlight. And yeah, it's easy for traveling, it's nice and compact, and yeah, she did a great job, and the quality for like $38, I don't think, $38 I think it is. Look at the amount of shadows you get. I couldn't fault this. I couldn't find one wrong thing with this. And because of that, I always reach for it. And yeah, second eyeshadow palette recommendations of 2017. Let's do another eyeshadow. This one was everyone's favorite, including me. It came as a bit of a surprise because Stila isn't necessarily everyone's favorite beauty brand. I actually have 2 Stila products this year. Crazy. The Stila Magnificent Metals Liquid Eyeshadows. These are all the minis that came out for the holidays. But yeah, you can't get a more perfect glittery eye easily than using these guys. They're super easy to apply, and the payoff is you can't beat the payoff. It's crazy. Recently they also came out with a shimmering glow rather than like a sparkly one, which they call glittering glow. That makes sense. And they come in neutral shades, kind of smoky shades. If you just want like a silver eye, you can do that. They're really easy to apply again, and they're so fun if you want to have like a festive occasion, or if you're a little ballsy like me. You just pop them on your lid with the transition shade and you're kind of done. Maybe a little liner if you're feeling crazy. So Stila, good job. Let's move on to highlighter, because I think that's what anyone cares about in life. No, you, me. I think the beauty community is kind of high on highlighter. So my favorite highlighter of the year is a little controversial, I think. People loved it, people hated it. I personally think it's like an everything highlighter. It's everything I ever wanted in a highlighter. It is the Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter, and it's that putty highlighter that everyone was talking about. How many times did I say highlighter in that sentence? This guy is in the shade Kitten, and I love him because you can use it for a no makeup look, an everyday sort of quick glow on the go when you don't have your full face of foundation and eyeshadow on, but it also beams on top of foundation with your blush and your crazy maybe like sparkle eye. So yeah, this guy really does it all for me. Also, you can put your finger in it and like do funny stuff. It's like a funny texture, but it gives me everything I want from a liquid highlighter like the Cover FX drops and a powder highlighter. So it does the best of both worlds for me, and it's in everything every day. And the Kitten shade is a classic in the Stila line, which you can't go wrong with, I think. It's a good golden neutral, and yeah, it does the job. My favorite bronzer of the year will come as no surprise to you because I use it in all of my Instagram segments. It is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil, or the Chocolate Soleil, depending on how much sun I've been getting. It's not a new product. It's been out for quite a while. It smells like chocolate, which, you know, selling point, but I love it because it is a great neutral, not too warm bronzer. Usually I find that bronzers can make you look orange, which isn't awesome. It kind of looks unnatural and not great. This guy doesn't do that, and I use it for transition shade. I use it for contouring because, again, it's not a cold, but it's a cooler bronzer, and also kind of as a setting powder sometimes when I want a little extra color. So yeah, this guy has been my ride or die ever since he came into my life. No other bronzer has come close. I'm like very faithful. And yeah, can't go wrong. Next up, my favorite concealer of the year came as a bit of a surprise because the Tarte Shape Tape was like there the whole way, and then I went back to the NARS Creamy Concealer and it kind of stole my heart. I find it to be the easiest concealer to blend that like has a natural finish while still maintaining like a full coverage effect. And the shade Vanilla has been great for me in the winter recently because I'm super pale. I find this guy does it all. It's great for brightening, it's great coverage for pimples or any imperfections, gets rid of redness. This guy has gotten me through thick and thin and helped me lay off foundation, which is like a feat I didn't think any concealer could do. So NARS Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla or Custard if I'm feeling, you know, a little tanned, which right now isn't really happening for me, but one day. Let's go over to brush, because you gotta apply this guy with something. I used to use a beauty blender, but ever since this Morphe Y6 came into my life, I really don't reach for it anymore because it's annoying. You gotta wet it, you gotta squeeze it. I don't know, again, lazy. It's a great blending brush I use it a lot for basically all of my cream products. So concealer, foundation it's great for. So yeah, this guy does it all and it's super quick. You just grab it, go, and you're out the door, which is like a theme for me in 2017. So yeah, favorite brush of 2017, also super affordable. Now let's move on. I talked about cream blush. Let's show you guys my favorite cream blush of the year. This Tom Ford Paradiso blush. Scary color, I know. I really did a makeup, no makeup trend this year. I found it really nice to lay off foundation and powders and just do cream looks. So I invested in kind of creamy highlighters, concealers, and blushes. And this guy has been my favorite by far. I just go ahead, dab this in, super quick, and I'm out the door. Also, why am I sound like a commercial, like, and then you're out the door. I sound like I'm selling maxi pads, sorry. Favorite cream blush, this Tom Ford, a little pricey, but definitely worth your dollar if you're gonna use it as much as I did. Next up, we got my personal favorite products, like in general, lip products. People love highlighters, I love lips, I can't help it. These lipsticks have been deemed the greatest lipstick of all time, and I think I kind of agree. They're the Pat McGrath Matte Trans lipsticks. I got them in 4 shades over here. I've never seen a lipstick with the same texture as these. They are super matte, as I said, but they have a weird kind of powder finish. They go on super opaque, one coat, you're done. Also, the packaging is kind of bomb. Pat actually wanted to leave the lips out in the front when you put your lipstick on, so you just twist the gold tube. It looks really cute when you apply. But yeah, the texture is what really got me going on these, and the shade range was also really cool and fun. I think she came out with a lot more now, but I definitely recommend these. Again, super pricey, but I mean, it's Pat McGrath. She's a pro, can't beat these. Now I was debating including these because they're kind of my best of life, but I figured that one of them was discovered recently in 2017, so they made the cut. The Dior Lip Glow and Lip Sugar Scrub. Lip Glow every day, right now, all the time, as you guys know on my channel. This is my ride or die. The pink shade and the berry are my favorite, but this lip scrub has been a very welcome addition. I just go very quickly on before the lip glow. It helps me remove any foundation or concealer or highlighter, whatever you got going on in your lips. Wipe it off, you don't have to, I do. Apparently you're supposed to leave it on, but whatever. I find that the scrub helps my lips kind of look fuller, if that makes any sense. They look nice and lush and fresh, and they're ready for the lip glow. So yeah, this combo is every day, literally every day right now. That was it for beauty. So for fashion, I did things a little differently. I'm a fashion blogger originally, if you guys didn't know. I have a website, it's linked down below, and Instagram, all of it, you can check it out. But because of that, I kind of go through clothes and trends very quickly. So I find that certain things have really stuck, and those are the ones I'm gonna talk about with you guys today. So I have one brand for clothes, one brand for bags, and one kind of shoe trend in general, which isn't really a trend, it's a kind of shoe. So let's start there. Let's go bottom to top. For 2017, what I wore most were sneakers. All kinds, types, and trends. I've always been a bit of a sneakerhead. I love the culture. I think it's incredible. It's kind of a cult thing, and I'm kind of a geek. I love collecting things, so it was right up my street. So I kind of got in a little harder when I got into YouTube, because you start watching YouTube sneaker videos, like you watch purse videos, and then you're just down the rabbit hole and you spend all your money. So here I am with my Adidas Calabasas and these Nike Off-White Zooms. These guys I also wear all the time. Great everyday sneaker, Golden Goose, not super affordable, but why am I paying more money for a pre-beaten up sneaker? Because now I don't, you know what, maybe it is worth it, because I don't feel guilty wearing them and messing them up, because I know they're already messed up, and that's the effect. Maybe it's all a big mind F word, you know what I'm saying? Jordan 1s I love, especially these Flyknits. I have a bunch of examples here just because I don't know why. I couldn't pick just a couple to show you to like explain how much these kind of defined my 2017 style with dresses, pants. It's like a summer look, a winter look. They kind of add a bit of masculinity and casual vibes. It makes you look effortless. So sneakers are definitely the way to go. Even these Air Max 97s, which Peter hates, which I don't know, I think they're cool. They look like a space shoe. You're just a hater. Right now, my favorite would be these Off-White Nike Zoom Flies, because they're super rare and I'm super excited that I got them. So yeah, sneakers, 2017, I know, kind of general, but You know what I mean. Now, since we're working from bottom to top, I guess I can kind of go both ways. So let's start with bags. I'm a bit of a bag freak, like I am a sneakerhead and a bag freak. Is that like two categories that make sense? If you guys want to see, we just actually filmed a video with Mel Saldera, my favorite YouTube bag lady. I'll just put it right here right now. It'll pop up magically. So bags, it's really hard for me to pick one favorite bag of the year. I found that kind of an impossible task. So I looked at what I'd been wearing this year and I found that there was one brand that got my heart racing a little harder than the others, just the way Gucci did last year in 2016. 2017 for me was all about, drumroll, Dior. Ever since Dior got Maria from Valentino, I found that the brand has completely kind of revitalized itself. It has such great branding, such great throwbacks to vintage pieces like this guy over here. Also great reimagination of classics. I really loved her first collection with all the feminist themes and the tulle. You can't go wrong with tulle. I mean, I'm a girl. I grew up in princess dresses. What do you want? And Dior does just that. Also, a little expensive, I find, but I find the quality of the bags is durable and great. A bag I don't have here with me today that I wore a ton this year, probably my most worn bag of the year, is my Dior, I don't know what it's called, Dior Revolution? I think that might be what it's called. Anyways, I'll put a picture right here. It was a white bag and I wore a ton and it actually wore really well. Great condition. So yeah, Dior has been my bag designers of the year. They're great design, go with everything, and they last forever. I mean, done. Now for clothing designer of the year. This might come as no surprise because I wear them all the time. Especially, me and my mom have a weird obsession going on right now where we decided this particular brand is all you need if you're here in Miami. And that would be Zimmermann. Zimmermann is a brand out of Australia, if you didn't know. They make the most beautiful floral lace, crochet sort of lace, silk dresses. Is a great way to describe it, I guess. They have great linen pieces as well. They do shoes, they do bags, but I'm all about what they're doing with their clothes right now. Their collections are amazing. The florals are what you want to wear every day. I'm all about trying to make style effortless and pairing any of these dresses. Look at this guy with a sneaker. It makes you look feminine and also kind of effortless and easygoing and cool. And again, easy, effortless. It's kind of the theme of 2017 for me. You don't want to think about it too much. Just put it together and that's what's going to make it look great. And these pieces make that look so easy and they're fun. They're beautiful. They're literally beautiful. You walk into the store and you want everything. I'm wearing them for New Year's or in the past because this is getting published after. The internet is so weird. Anyways, I guess it makes sense that I would close off the year with my favorite designer of 2017. So go girls. You two Zimmermann sisters are just rocking my world. So this video has run on too long as I thought it would, so because I went from bottom to top, I thought I'd finish off with glasses, with sunglasses, even though I should probably cut it off short now. Super hard time choosing, but I wanted to pick one. So runners up would include these Adam Selman Specs glasses, which I have in a couple colors and look crazy and awesome all at once. They kind of define the 90s vibe that this year had. But also, I was in love with these Jajo glasses in like 5 different colors as well. I wore these to death, so I was like, how am I gonna pick which glasses are my favorite of 2017, considering there were so many runners up? And then it made all sense to me. These Saint Laurent Kurt Cobain glasses were literally on my face all year. I had them in the white, I got them on sale in the red and the black, and they really defined 2017's 90s aesthetic. A fun throwback at those years that I look back at so fondly. Being 7, man, so much fun. These guys really make any outfit look super cool, and you can't go wrong with imitating a rock and roll legend. Guys, that felt both like a sprint and a marathon, trying to get through all of that in like under 20 minutes, which by the way, I did not do successfully. So I'm sorry that this video is long and I talked super fast and I probably skipped out on some information, but I hope you enjoyed it. Again, feel free to leave me a comment down below or leave me a DM on my Instagram if you have any questions on any of this stuff. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up because I would love to do these kind of maybe monthly, so it's not one ginormous video at the end of the year. That would be great. Also, don't forget to subscribe. 2017 was our first year on YouTube and we did so much fun, great stuff. Ring that bell if you want to see what we're doing in 2018. Thank you for subscribing this year. I had the most magical time on the tube. I know no one says that, but I do. With all of you guys this year. All of our vlogs and challenge videos have been really well received, and I can't believe that I have 2,000 of you guys to talk to on the weekly. So thank you for being here, and I hope you had a magical 2017 and that 2018 is going to be even more filled with wonder. So have a happy, safe, wait, New Year's already happened. So I hope that you guys had the most magical 2017 and wishing you an even more wondrous 2018. Thank you so much for tuning in and see you next week. Bye!